Hi guys, and welcome to Alice Coral Photography. Now I'm going to have a bit of a rant today, and me and Kay have just been talking about this, and it's a photographer shooting models at the wrong angle. Okay, so what a common mistake is let's say we're going to photograph Kay full length. You end up shooting the same height they are, and you end up with this pointing down look, which you can now see on the screen. And what it basically is Kay's going to shoot on the top half and then really small on the bottom, and it just looks really absurd when you are taking pictures. So this video, we're going to show you how to correct this. So now that we got our camera back on the right height too, just to prove a point there, when you are shooting models, you normally go for a headshot, half length, 3/4 or full length, which is from toes to head. Now, what everyone does is you have just seen is they never point the camera correctly. So when you are doing, let's say, a headshot, the camera needs to be the same height as the model, and probably around about the nose eye level with our model, which you can now see here, so that you're not getting any distortion from like top or bottom of the image. Now, if you are going to be doing half length, and again, what's another pet peeve is when photographers don't tell models what they're actually shooting either. Okay, so if you are going to shoot half length, which will be down to the waist, the camera needs to be pointing around the tummy area. All right, so you're going to have to crouch down just a littlest bit for this. But what you do need to do is move the focusing point up so that it's still on the eyes for your photo. Okay, so as you can see, this is working really well, and we've got some great shots there. And again, K is still level from the waist upwards. Okay, now if we're doing 3/4 length, which is just above the knee, the camera has got to go even lower, so you're going to have to crouch even more. So now you're going to be aiming more at the belly button area here. Okay, and then we're going to take some more photos, and I'm crouching down even more now. Now, if you are at a slight mobility disadvantage, it might be worth getting a stool or something you can actually sit on to actually reach those lower levels without backache. Or you can get adjustable office chairs or something that can actually help you do that. Now, if you are doing full length, that is literally from toe to head. You are aiming for the waist here with the camera, and you're moving the focusing point up again towards the eye. So I'm going to have to go a little further step back because we've got a bit of a small studio here. And again, I'm going to be aiming the camera around there with the focusing point on the eyes. Now, as I like to consider myself young and youthful, I can easily do this. But if you are struggling a little bit, don't be afraid to put one foot back, lean forward a little bit, and then do it like that if that's easier for you. And then you can easily shoot full length shots. Now, these images are for for this tutorial. But what is another pet peeve, which we've also been talking about, is what's a safe distance for a model and a photographer to be? Because if you are shooting with a model for the first time, or you are after particular shots, sometimes photographers can just get a little bit carried away and they end up sticking the camera in people's faces, and it's not nice. It's invading personal space. It's a little bit daunting having this. Like, imagine for you, I'm just doing that with the camera. So I often find, just to be just a few meters, a couple of meters away, if you've got a 24 to 120 lens like I have here, you can easily zoom in and out to actually get those shots you're after. And another thing to also do, which we just mentioned, is communicate where you are shooting up to. Okay, because you don't want Kay doing all these wonderful poses full length. She's going to do it better than me, and then suddenly I'm only doing headshots. So it's always worth communicating to your model what you are actually shooting. So we're going to do 3/4 lengths if that's right. Yeah. So I'm literally about 3 meters away. I'm shooting at 70mm, and I'm managing to capture all of Kay in. You seem pretty relaxed with me being a nice distance away. So if you do need to get closer to the model, first of all, ask. Like, it could be just as simple as you're working in a very, very small studio and a light is blocking your camera to actually get the photo. But always ask, all right? And the other reason you don't want to get too close is because if you've had garlic bread the night before, no one needs to be smelling that either, okay? And just being able to actually tell a model, right, I need to come in closer for this reason. It just keeps everything relaxed and chilled, and you can still enjoy a fun shoot. So we're going to do some headshots now, and we're just going to do it. So you probably notice I'm still back at Kay's head height now. If I do start moving into 3/4 length, you'll probably see me do a step back. So if I do 3/4 now, that'd be amazing. And I've just crouched down again just to get that back into the correct perspective. So what's also important for doing photo shoots too is having the right lens. So a 20-4 to 120 is great. But what you don't want to be doing is shooting a model on a really wide focal length, because what will happen is you can make their faces look a little bit puffy. So I've got to apologise now. I'm probably going to take the worst portrait you've ever had. All right. Yeah. So here we go, 24mm. And as it's at 24mm, guess what's going to happen? Because you've got the wrong focal length. I've got to come in really, really close now, and then trying to take a photo. And as you can see, the whole proportion is really, really distorted. And that's why you want to be making sure, if you are going to be doing fashion and beauty shots, unless you're doing it with the scenery behind, I try and stay above 50mm. If you go over, I say 120, the sort of same effect happens where the face ends up widening as well, which I can't show you with this lens, but I can try and demonstrate it by also coming in closer. You can just make some shots just a little bit too wide. And that's not going to be very flattering for anyone, is it? Nope. Please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.